Hello,
Oh, hey, it's Jamie. How you
Chris.
doing?
I'm excellent. How are you doing?
I am doing fabulous and other big words today. It is
Fantastic.
it is a fabulous live at 5 with Jamie doing good and beyond and Kitsap and beyond. Yeah.
Yeah, been a
So
crazy busy week already.
it has been a crazy busy week, and I got to tell you, there is some juice in the community right now of people ready to attack and be uh, busy in 2024, and I'm liking everything about that. So,
That's awesome. So lots of people just coming out of the woodwork looking for things to do. And
yep. We're gonna just start adding a bunch of things to the calendars, and when you can do that, it's awesome. It's just awesome. So, yeah.
that is good. Fantastic. Well, and we're starting to see some, breaking through on the real estate side a little bit too, which is good.
It
We
is
need
good.
that.
I know my,
So
my, my wife at Land Title, they're getting to be very busy right now. And
excellent.
there was a period of time in the last, let's just say 90 days where they were working, but they weren't busy. So
Right. Yeah, no, it's all coming together and we're doing this stuff to try to get people to move and motivate
yes,
and so that's all we can do and you know people will do what they do in their own time.
that's it. You know what? That's exactly it. But just a lot of the conversations that are going on right now and amount of back and forth that's going on, I think everybody should just put their seatbelts on to let's get back to what we do.
Let's do it. Yeah, speaking of that, you got a I saw on Facebook today that you've got a sold out show
It's
next
you know
week.
what? It is just awesome. It is just awesome. The comedy series that I've got at the Admiral Theater has been phenomenal, and I really do think Mark and Sue uh, they've sponsored the
Yeah.
yeah they sponsored the whole series, and we are sold out, and people are I mean I'm getting a lot of those calls right now. Chris, how do I get in? It's like, yeah, I posted this 5 months ago, and I said it. Yeah, and our next one, this one's with Brian Regan, and the next one I've got. It's almost sold out, and that's a guy that the week before he's in Austria and Germany, and he's coming in and doing some shows for me. So Bent Washburn's coming to town. So yeah,
That is cool. Well, that's super exciting. Well, congratulations to you.
yeah, and the show after that one at the Admiral Theater is Mike Regan, who's Brian Regan's brother, who is also on the TV show King of Queens and stuff. And so they're just laughing because it's very rarely that both of them get to play the same room in the same year. So it's kind of fun playing with the brothers right now.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
So Keith Armstrong says hello and mom
Hey,
says howdy.
howdy,
So
howdy, Mom. Good to hear from you, Keith Armstrong. Let's get you busy this year, man. You're juggling too many things with the fair and a bunch of other stuff. So
that's right. He's working right now, working hard on getting some sponsors in for the fair. So if anybody's interested in sponsoring the fair or sponsoring the
yeah,
barn dance or sponsoring the rodeo,
or
Keith
the thing that
Armstrong
we
is your
can't.
man.
I was going to say, or the thing we can't talk about yet, but we
Oh, we're so
should.
close.
We are
We're
so
so
close.
close.
So, I mean, Keith Armstrong, he should be your friend right now, and you should be sponsoring what he's talking to you about because there's some stuff coming up that you're going to wish that you were in Keith's good side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when Keith Armstrong calls you, pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I one of my meetings today was with Brian Johnson going over the stuff
Oh,
for Brian Regan next week, and my 24-25 calendar, a bunch of dates we're going to be doing with some of my shows, and he's very excited about the future in our community and stuff like that. And he was asking rumors of stuff, and I go, yeah, they're rumors, but you should know what's going on too.
yeah. Oh no, he's in on it.
I
So
know,
yeah.
but it's
No.
just like it's one of those conversations. Like, do you know what you know, and I do you know what you know? It's like I can't tell you what I know.
What do you want to know?
Yeah,
So
it's the
that's
best,
cool.
though. It is the best, man. Get
Good
excited,
times.
get out there, get involved, I'm so hyped after, yesterday I did that leadership conference and got to pick up the hearts of a bunch of kids here locally, and then my phone just keeps ringing. So let's go.
Yeah, that's awesome. Jackie Schneiderman, hello. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Blanche Saladino, she's also tuning in. So thank
Hello,
you.
Blanche. Love you.
Yeah.
And I'm glad your
So
boy made it back from Vegas safe and with all his cameras and stuff like that. So right on.
very cool. And I can't see everybody who's watching. So hello if you're watching out there. We appreciate it.
We just need that ICU2 TV thing.
I know.
Yeah.
Where is old JP when we need him to show us how that works?
I got to tell you, I know for a fact that the shenanigans and the mirth that we have in our show, he's loving every little bit of it. So,
Yeah.
Chris, let's just say the love that man had for this community and good things. He has much mirth for the two of us. So.
Oh, for sure. Well, it's funny. I still remember on our wedding day 20 to almost 2 years ago,
Oh, yeah.
when Scott walks out and he says, "Is that JP Patches at my wedding?"
Yeah.
It's like, "Yep, that's
Yeah.
JP Patches at your wedding."
At your wedding. Yeah.
Yep. Hi, Drinda. Thanks for watching. Yep.
Oh, thanks for watching.
Good times.
Good times for sure. So you did a Beyond show, or you're taping one, and that's going to come out. I hope everybody's enjoyed our long versions and the production values that the team have put together, John and such. And what are you up to? What's going on in Jamie's world today?
Yeah, so we were up in Port Ludlow yesterday, and you got to pop in for a bit. And it is doing good in Kitsap and beyond.
Yes.
And there are some really cool things. If you haven't been to Port Ludlow lately, there's some great stuff going on up there. And I'll have an announcement about Port Ludlow here the next couple of weeks, probably 2 weeks.
Good.
And so yeah, just some really cool stuff happening in and around Port Ludlow. They've got these wine dinners going on and it's farm to fork at the inn. And so
Farm to fork,
isn't that cool?
love it.
Yeah, that's what they call it. So
Yeah.
So we were talking about that, and there are quite a few of them. They're doing cooking classes up there too.
Very nice.
And so lots of great opportunities. One of the other things Diana Smellin was talking to me about was an old wooden boat builders group. And
Wow.
they come in and they build a boat from scratch. So it's like, how cool is that?
Want to meet those guys. I agree. That's stuff that just is amazing. And how do we not want to raise that group up? You know what I mean? That's awesome.
Yeah, well, you can show up and go build a boat if you want. So
I'm in. Toy boat. I
don't think it's a toy.
Yeah.
I think it's a boat, old wooden boat. Yeah.
I don't think there's a captain out there that doesn't call their boat their toy. So.
Yeah, well, that's true. Or their, bank account drainer or whatever else.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. You need to take a pay cut, get a boat.
Yes. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness sakes.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. So look for that probably in the next 10 days or so. We'll get that video out of our show up in Port Ludlow. We're going to go back next week, and
Awesome.
we're going to have a chat with the folks at the marina up there.
Real
do you know they fly float planes in there?
Yeah, that's a regular stop, if I remember correctly, for the one on Lake Union, right?
Kenmore Air, yeah.
Kenmore, yeah. Yeah, Kenmore, sure.
Yeah. So no, it's pretty cool. It's just a great town. If you haven't been up there, it's worth going and seeing. And
again, I love the marina up there. I love being able to walk the waterfront there, the resort, and let's just say some of the finest food on the peninsula, including here in Kitsap. You go out there for some of their dinners, and I love you saying that they have wine dinners. One more reason to drive a half hour out of Silverdale, 25 minutes out of Silverdale, up there and enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, absolutely. And, book a room. They're not very expensive at the inn. And so, yeah, it's just a nice night out. So we've done it before and took a bunch of friends up there. And,
Yeah.
it was kind of like we all got individual rooms, but it was like a sleepover, a
Ah,
slumber party.
I
So,
love it. I love it.
yeah. So speaking of slumber parties,
Yes.
I, the things that we do as grandparents. Um,
Yes.
so my granddaughter turned 11 last Saturday, and
Wow.
so that was super fun. And so she called me, and I'm a sucker,
Yeah.
and she said, "Hey Nana, can I have my birthday party at your house?" I'm like, "Of course, no problem." And then she said, "Oh, and I want to have 8 friends sleep over." And
Ah!
like, okay, sure. So so that was a little bit
Oh,
crazy, but no, it was really fun. And
so
when
you
you
now know what it's like to adopt squirrels, and
and cats and whatever else.
right? Oh, that's
Yeah,
great. That's
they were
great.
so funny. And
Uh,
it's just I don't spend that much time around other people's kids. I mean my
right.
grandkids, but
Right. Right.
they were just nice kids. Just so it was so nice and respectful, and they cleaned up after themselves for the most part.
Yeah.
but um, but no, just really, it was fun, and
Uh,
yeah, we just had a
and
good
and
time.
that's going to be so impactful on her for the rest of her world. You know what I mean? That kind of a moment, and to share that, that's just awesome that you were open for that. And how would you not want to be? That is so cool.
Yeah. Well, thankfully her mom spent the night too, because that would have been, and it's like, whoa, I wasn't planning on that, but it's like that's a bonus. Yeah.
That
So just
so
today I was cleaning up the mess.
so you had the law in the house as well, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun Nana, and a little
Yeah.
bit of juice behind it too.
That's
So
nothing wrong with that. That's good. That's good.
yeah, it was pretty fun. And then Papa came out of the room long enough to do the ride on the shoulders in order to get the balloons out of the ceiling.
Oh my
So
goodness
that
sakes.
was,
That's awesome. That is awesome.
yeah,
Oh, best days
good
ever, Jamie.
times.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. No, that's the magic of family right there. So that's
That
great
was
stuff.
fun. But I'll tell you what, Sunday I sat on a chair all day and napped. So
Glad there was two good football games to nap through that you didn't have to watch, right?
but right, yeah. Say, oh, who's winning? It's
Yeah,
like,
that
yeah,
doesn't matter. Doesn't
right.
matter. Yeah. No, the value of naps are something that I abide to this time of my life. I do enjoy, yeah, if you get an opportunity, especially after a busy that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't take many naps, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it's nope, it helps for sure. Hey, you have a gig this weekend.
I've got a couple gigs this weekend. I've got a fundraiser going on at the Cloverleaf, and then I've got one going on at Sons of Norway. So just a busy weekend of doing some good stuff. So we're gonna some improvements for the Sons of Norway. They need to raise some funds to do some updates in the building, and then we're doing a thing for some youth sports going on at the Cloverleaf. So it's going to be a busy, 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 busy time, which is great.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
good.
great. Yeah.
I just dropped off a gift basket for the auction for Sons of Norway
Oh, did
from
you? Woohoo!
Aunt Dee's treasure box. Yep.
Oh,
So
that's awesome. That is
yeah,
awesome.
so that'll be fun. Hi,
Yeah.
Cindy Ray.
Hey, thanks for coming in and watching, playing with us. Best days
So
ever. Yeah.
yeah, so that'll be a fun night, and
Mm-hmm.
for the Sons of Norway, and
Oh,
they have such a big community there.
they are it's one of those things. They've been the hub in Paulsbo since before there was Paulsbo. I think you know what I mean. I think there was a Sons of Norway before Paulsbo. I mean, it just they're so ingrained in the community and every aspect of what goes on in Paulsbo, and the community is so diversified in taking care of the backyard there, and they've done so many fundraisers for so many other things
Right.
that this one they're doing for themselves. I say if you have any chance, come on out, get a ticket, enjoy just the barbecue. Oh my goodness sakes, the food is going to be fabulous. There's going to be some silent auction items, and then there's going to be a few live auction items, and then a very funny show with Taylor Clark. And yeah, we're just going to have a fun night, man.
Right on. Cool.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So if somebody wants to go, they should just go, check out Sons of Norway? Let me
Yep.
see if I can pull it up here.
Yep. It is on their site. Yes.
Right on. Yeah, I typed in Sons of Norway, and there's a Sons of Norway in Everett too.
Oh, look at that.
I know.
Who knew? Of course there is. I bet you there's one just about everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Comedy and dinner tickets. So
Hey,
here we go. I'm gonna paste this. I'm gonna paste this right here in the chat.
Look at that.
So everybody can take a look at that.
You are the multi-talented wonder of the world right there, Jamie.
I don't know about that.
Juggling 11-year-olds and the internet. I like it.
Yeah, sometimes I need the 11-year-olds to help me with the internet. So, yeah. Challenging.
Future tech support right there. That's great.
Right. Yeah. Current tech support. So
yeah,
and I owe mom some tech support too. So it never ends with the kids and the tech support. So
it never does.
Never
does. Yeah.
I gotta get with mom and get some tech support done. So
that's great. That is
then
great.
I'll call my granddaughter and ask her how to do it.
Oh God. Everybody needs a tweenager to help them out, that's for sure.
Yeah.
They learn things that we don't even know what's going on. I've got some nephews and nieces, and their little videos they do. It just blows me away. And it's like, oh, I can do that. But here, Uncle Chris. It's like, wow, mind blown.
Yeah. So you know what? A millennial taught me something today.
Right on.
Sure, millennials can teach me much.
Yeah.
But I was sitting in a meeting and we were talking about, just recording quick videos and sending texts, which I love to do.
Yeah.
And I said, just think of it as sending it as, leaving somebody a voicemail, because, you can't delete that and start over. She's like, oh, sure you can. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, when you're leaving somebody a voicemail, you can stop it, delete it, and start over. Like, that's crazy. So she's like, yeah, no, you just got to push this button and it'll stop it and you can re-record. Like, who knew?
Well, I'm just going to say one of my favorite things that I used to do, everybody our age remembers the original answering machine that you had. You had the phone on the wall and you clicked it into the answering machine. And people would wait for the beep and then record it on that little cassette, right?
Exactly.
And it was about a 30-minute cassette. And did you know that if you read by Patrick McManus, The Bear That Ate Goomba, that's about 30 minutes? And I've left that on more of my friends' tapes over the years, or over those periods of years. They'd come back from wherever they were that night, and you just hit the thing and it would go for about 8 seconds, and then you'd hear your one or two messages. No, when you leave a whole 30-minute message, it goes and they're thinking, oh my God, this is an emergency message. And then I'd be sitting there reading The Bear That Ate Goomba.
You would take up their whole tape?
I would take up their entire 30 minutes, and yes, I would. Yeah, priceless. Yeah, stupid.
But the good thing about those, and I mean, this is where everything old is new again, right?
Yeah.
So when somebody was leaving you a message on your answering machine, you could interrupt the message and pick up the phone, right?
Yes.
And answer the phone. You know that you can do that again on your iPhone?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So somebody is leaving you a message on your iPhone. If you get there too late, you can pick up the phone and interrupt the voice message and answer the phone.
Wow. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I need to go to a senior center and have and go to one of those how to use your electronic devices and stuff. So
yeah, Yeah, it's so crazy.
That is crazy. That's
No,
good
the
stuff.
first time that happened, I was leaving somebody a voicemail and then they picked up and I'm like, what? How'd you do
How
that?
did you do that? Yeah, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, it's a thing. So
Not a thing I have. Yes. All
I bet
right.
you do.
I will. I will. Yeah, I need to. Yep, yep.
I bet you have it. You just gotta exercise it.
I got to exercise this is what I got to do.
You
Yeah.
don't need to go to a senior center. You need to go to a daycare center because they're the ones who are going to teach you how to do it.
You know what? You are right. You are. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good time.
Pretty crazy. So, hey, you know what else is going on?
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Scott Jensen, we're probably going to announce next week our summer concert series for a charity. So, yeah.
I have been seeing him in the community working hard to make sure he gets the best and what he wants. So I know he's been diligently working on getting the best, and I've had to imbibe with him and eat many good snacks when he's out working hard.
Yeah. No, I think over the course of one weekend, Thursday to Sunday, I think he saw 8 bands. It's like, dude, that's crazy.
That is
So,
crazy. That's and good for him. And I can't wait because again, another one of those signature things that goes on in our backyard, not to miss, that takes care of so many great organizations. And I love Scott and I love you for what you guys do. And best days ever, Jamie.
yeah, it's going to be fun. It'll be interesting and and now we just need the sun to come out and
Yeah,
warm up about 40 degrees. So,
it's coming. It's
yeah.
coming. I talked to a bunch of guys about golf league today, and we're getting ready to. I mean, it's not been well. It was cold for that week, but I mean, it was 60 yesterday. So I've got stuff in the garden going. Should I bloom? And it's like, no, don't yet. We're gonna get a freeze next in
Yeah.
February for sure. Don't do it. Don't do it. Crocuses, just stay,
Don't come up yet. Don't come up yet.
stay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I still may or may not have some Christmas lights outside that I
Ah,
need to put away.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. No,
So,
those are now stage lights and safety lining the property so that people can get around. So
right. At least they're not still in the house.
yes,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
They're just on the shrubs. It's no big deal.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No,
I did before the slumber party take down the Christmas garland
okay.
that was still outside.
Well,
So that's progress, yeah.
that's I'll take that for good progress and stuff. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, keep that up.
Yeah. Just the little things.
Perfect.
You know what? Before everybody got on here, you gave me a sneak peek of your dinner.
Yes, I did. Would
That's
you
pretty amazing. Yeah.
Would you want to see it again?
Hmm. And
Uh-huh.
then I'm going to come over.
Yeah.
I have somewhere to be, but I'm going to come to your house first.
Yeah. So it's
Whoa.
yeah.
What is that? Whoa.
Yeah, it's some ribeye kind of stuff and garlic smashed potatoes and some roasted Parmesan and blue cheese garlic bread. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, it's a healthy meal. You saw there was vegetables there too. That was some
there were a lot of vegetables.
asparagus and green beans and stuff. So yeah, yeah.
Wow.
But
I like it.
Tuesday night date night when you're in the comedy world, this is this is my Saturday night or something like that, or Sunday night, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
So
you know
yeah,
what? You take what you can get, and all of us have different work days and work hours, and
yeah, yeah, yeah. And so I got to do something I love to do, and that was cook for some we all kind of like somebody, but sometimes we love somebody. Yeah, that's what this is about. So
nice.
yeah, one bite at a time. So
Well, she's a lucky girl.
I like lucky girls. Yeah, yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Well, it's yeah. Well, you're gonna have a good week.
It's going to be a great week, and next week I've got some stuff that I can't talk about tonight, but next week I should be able to. And I got a couple announcements that are going to happen the next couple weeks that are really cool, that are going to be great for our community and a few other communities. So it's kind of cool.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
I'm hoping to have a couple of announcements too coming up here shortly.
Isn't that great? Yeah.
Yeah, we got some good stuff going on. Last week we talked about where did it go? Last week we talked about the barn dance. So let's talk about that here real quick.
Yeah,
That
let's do
website
that.
is up. We're still not selling tickets yet. We're just waiting for our credit card processor to go through. But that should be soon. But you can donate auction items if you want.
Yeah.
And save the date, April 6th. 5 p.m. at the
Perfect.
President's Hall at the Kitsap Fairgrounds. We're raising money to support the repairs and expansion and growth and improvements.
Yeah, when everybody should just kind of know this. If last year we were celebrating 100 years of the Kitsap County Fair, that means that this year and beyond we need to take care of all the facilities and get them ready to go for another 100 years. So just know the next 5-10 years we're going to have some fundraisers to be good stewards of what we get to play with. And so if you got something cool, if you've got some unique items that you want to put on the auction, Rolling Stone tickets for 10 grand, that kind of stuff,
Sure.
Yeah, just just let us know, and let's get you involved. Anybody want to get involved this year? I got to tell you, if you stay involved, if you get committed to a couple of things, it's amazing how much your business also spirals up and stuff like that. So think about it that way at all. It's not volunteering and losing, some type of time in your life that you would be making money or something like that, or spending money. No, you're actually going to increase your viability in your business and stuff. So think about it that way as well. If you're looking to promote your business, promote yourself in good ways in the community, and that will help as well.
Well, and sometimes if you get involved in too many things, you just don't sleep as much. So, but that's okay.
That is okay, and we like
That's
it.
okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
And this year, actually, 2024 is the 75th anniversary of the Kitsap Rodeo. So we're going to have a great celebration at the fair this year, August
Love it.
21 to 25, celebrating last year, as you mentioned, is our 100th anniversary of the fair. And this year is the 75th anniversary of the rodeo. Isn't that
Love
cool?
it. Everything about that's awesome. So
Yeah.
more things to party with and play well with others. And folks, get those tickets for things that and get out and support local. Go out and support your small business, your small restaurants, your small businesses, and then come on out and volunteer for a few things as well. You'll feel better.
Absolutely. There's great stuff going on out there. So
Yes, there is.
yeah, and if you know something great going on, let us know and we'll talk about it.
Let's get you on the show here coming up, okay? Thanks for playing with us tonight, everybody. Thank you,
Okay.
Jamie.
Thank you. All right, I got to get back to our thing so we can do our music, so we can say goodbye. So
we can do all that stuff, and she's opening screens right now, and you're gonna see us bobbing and music, and I like everything about that. So.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
All right. Have a great day. Happy Tuesday.
Take care. Happy. Thank you.